Hello, everyone. Every morning, thousands of people wake up with the same quiet promise. Today, I will improve my English. They open a book, they watch a video, they save a lesson for later. For a moment, it feels like progress. But days pass, weeks pass, and slowly a painful question appears. Why is my English still not improving? The effort feels real, but the results feel small. You start to doubt yourself. Maybe your memory is weak. Maybe others are just smarter. Maybe you started too late. And that doubt slowly steals your confidence. But the truth is very different. The problem is not your intelligence. The problem is not your ability. The real problem is something most people ignore. The real problem is your morning. The first hour after you wake up is powerful. Your mind is calm. Your brain is fresh. Your focus is strong. It is the perfect time to train your language. But most people lose this moment. They open social media first. They scroll through endless videos. They read messages and notifications, and the best learning time disappears. Day after day, week after week, the opportunity quietly fades, not because you cannot learn English, but because the habit is missing. Let me tell you a short story. There was a man named Daniel. Daniel moved to the United States for work. He worked in a small restaurant kitchen. He understood some English, but speaking was very difficult. Customers spoke quickly. Managers gave fast instructions. Coworkers joked around him. Daniel often stayed silent, not because he had nothing to say. He was simply afraid of wrong words, afraid of wrong pronunciation, afraid people would not understand him. So every day he made the same promise. Tonight I will study English. But night came with exhaustion. His body felt tired after long work. His mind felt heavy. So he watched television instead, and the promise moved to tomorrow. One day, a new worker joined the restaurant. Her name was Sophia. She had arrived in the country only 8 months earlier, but she spoke English confidently. Not perfectly, but confidently. Daniel was surprised, so he asked her a simple question. "How did you learn English so fast?" Sophia smiled and said something very simple. "I protect my mornings." Every morning she woke up 1 hour earlier, not to study complicated grammar, not to memorize hundreds of words, but to live inside English. She listened to English while making coffee. She repeated sentences out loud. She read short, simple stories. She spoke to herself about her day. 1 hour every morning. No excuses, no skipping days. Daniel decided to try the same routine. The first days felt strange, talking to himself in English, repeating sentences slowly, listening carefully to pronunciation. But something interesting began to happen. His brain started recognizing patterns. Words connected faster. Sentences felt more natural. Speaking became less stressful. Confidence slowly appeared. After a few months, his coworkers noticed something. Daniel was speaking more. His English was not perfect, but he was no longer silent, and that changed everything. This is where the real lesson begins. Learning English is not about studying harder. It is about building the right daily habit, especially in the morning. Just 10 or 20 minutes every morning can change your progress. Listen to English, speak a few sentences out loud, read a small paragraph. Small actions, but repeated every day. Another important rule is this: your mouth must practice, not just your eyes. Reading is helpful, listening is helpful, but speaking trains your brain faster. Your voice must become comfortable with the language. Speak even when you are alone. Describe your morning. Talk about your plans. Repeat sentences you hear. Your confidence will grow with practice. And one more rule is very important. Protect your learning time. Your phone will try to steal your attention, Social media will try to distract you, but your future is more important than scrolling. Even 20 focused minutes each morning can slowly transform your English. Weeks pass, months pass, and one day something surprising happens. You understand conversations faster. You speak without thinking too much. The words come naturally. And in that moment, you realize something powerful. You were never bad at English. You simply needed the right routine, the right habit, the right morning. So tomorrow, when you wake up, remember this. Fluency is not built in one big moment. It is built in small, quiet mornings. Morning after morning, day after day.